Hey there, everyone. Welcome to episode 300 of Building in Public series. Today is our Saturday update. And yeah, we got a pretty interesting one for you guys today. It's probably one of the earliest episodes we've done in a while on this series now. But yeah, it's all well and good though. We basically had a spur of the moment thing this morning. We got up around 4, 4:30, and just decided, you know what, we're going to get on with today's work early enough. And, we're fortunate enough now to be able to record this episode early and just sort of have the rest of the day off. So, yeah, I thought I'd show you guys what I got up to this morning, and then I'll show you the final results after the recording is finished as well. So, basically, what we've got here is peaky blinds. And essentially, we had a bit of an issue yesterday where we wanted to get the third template over to them before the day was done, pretty much. But for whatever reason, yesterday was just absolutely manic. There was nothing to suggest that it would be crazy, but we had meetings after meetings. We were getting pulled left and right, tons of different clients, and it was just absolutely mental from start to finish. And we didn't actually manage to have time to do this template, which was a bit annoying for us. But essentially, that was the plan of attack today. The idea was we were going to wake up, and crack on with the day and everything. But for whatever reason, my body clock just decided, you know what, 4 a.m. today is your wake up time. And yeah, we just decided to get on with it, get it out the way, and essentially have the rest of the day to do whatever we want. Now, don't get me wrong, I may be asleep by 2, 3 p.m. today. I don't know. I doubt it, but it's one of those. Like, I do like having these sessions. I kind of find it in myself when I design sort of early in the morning when there's no distractions and it's just really quiet. I kind of find myself in a bit of a flow state, and that's kind of what I achieved today. I managed to get the third template done. I managed to design a product category page, what it could look like, but I didn't manage to do the other part of my work, which was I was hopefully going to design like an actual product page for the website, but I think that in itself is probably going to take a little bit more brain power to like sit down and figure out, because we've got to figure out things like, instead of people selecting like product options, they select things like they enter in their width and their height and stuff like that, to get an accurate product price and everything. And it's just figuring that side of it out, you know. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, not much else has really happened today. We've just been, like I said, busy doing this, busy designing it. And what I'll do is I'll show you the finished product now. So this is kind of what we ended the recording on, roughly about 20, 30 minutes after we actually recorded it. But what I'm going to show you now is the finished product. So if I just take that out there, yeah. So this template here, and I'll hold my hands up, it was basically inspired by Hillary's, which is a blinds company. I think they're in the UK. And one of the things that really inspired it was basically this like menu sort of layout here, where they have like blinds like this, the browse the store bit where people can scroll to see stuff and everything. And that was my premise behind the design. And then the other part that I took from their design was this bit here, which was the browse by fabrics. You can click here to look at stuff. You can click here to look at like different range and so on and so on, you know? And that was kind of my general idea behind it. I think this template, it's one of those, right? I think it definitely has a lot more potential because it showcases what like what more can happen. So basically, the idea now is it's up to the clients to have a discussion. It's up to them to figure out what they want to do. And like you can see here as well, when this loads now, I feel I do have it open. Oh, there we go. So basically, the idea behind this sort of template is this here is going to be basically what products, like product category page, could look like. So the idea would be is that you'd have the description of the blind type, you'd have the, you know, the sub description or whatever, and then you'd have the category that you, or the fabric that you would choose from. And then basically what I need to design out now is essentially when they select a fabric, where does that take them? And that's basically where Lovable came in, and Lovable um, made some type of attempt at it. So, like for example, if I can I click onto a product, so that like this will be an example of what a product could look like. So you'd have your width, your drop, your fabric. So, like for example, if I did 120 by 120, yeah, it's got like an estimated price. That would be the idea that I'm trying to build, and I just need to figure out from a WooCommerce and just general perspective how to build it. And yeah, pretty much that's going to be the plan of attack for tomorrow, though. So today we're just going to take a chill day. We're going to, you know, get through whatever we need to get to, errands, whatever, and yeah, and then we're just going to come back at it tomorrow and take a shot at this tomorrow. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for your time today. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're all keeping all right, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 301. Cheers. Bye for now.